me digress from animals for a moment to show you something that you party animals are familiar with, a drive-in restaurant. Los Angeles invented this kind of eatery. This particular one is Dolores, and of course, it isn't here anymore. The drive-in led to our next invention, the drive-in theater, and that's still around, out in the boonies anyway, but it's a disappearing phenomenon, which led rather naturally to the drive-in band. Now, this is not a disappearing phenomenon. In fact, it's very popular right now, but there's more to life than just money, which explains the drive-in church. You don't have to get out of your car to be saved, for heaven's sake, but it's important because it led to our next drive-in, the drive-in zoo. Remember Lion Country Safari in Orange County, where the animals had the run of the place, and we were the ones trapped in the cages?
And I think my first impression as we were driving through is I stopped once, and as I turned to look out the driver's side, I suddenly realized I was looking at the knee of a giraffe. And I suddenly realized these animals are big.
They're wild animals, meat-eating animals. And sure enough, somebody would get out of the car and go out to take a photograph or to pet them or take the kid out of the car. And you'd hear this screech, you know, and everybody would descend on that area.
It was unique in terms of the size of the park and just having the wild, they're not behind cages. These wild animals, they're free.
Lion Country Safari was kind of a wild kingdom on wheels, and for years it brought a little piece of the African savanna to Southern California.
It was beautiful to see all these animals out there, and the atmosphere was very, very pretty. But the thing is that there was always this, I hope my car does not mess up.
This may look like a safari in Kenya to you, but to an insurance man, it looks like a lot of claims. Costs skyrocketed, and many of the tourists decided to build homes where the buffalo roamed and the lions used to play. So now when people say it's a jungle out there, you can say, well, not anymore.
Speaking of jungles, all around me here are factories and commercial buildings. They call this the Grand Central Industrial Park. But the tall building behind me, that was the control tower for our municipal airport. And we'll make a brief landing here with more things that aren't here anymore.